Hey guys, Psalm 107 verse 1 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good and his mercies endure forever." So I think it's important that with everything the Lord's done for us over the past couple of weeks, that we take time and thank the Lord for what he's done. You know, these last 2 weeks could have been a real downer. I mean, we were supposed to have a really nice fall celebration, and we were able to make a halftime adjustment, as we talked about last week, and move everything indoors. And it wasn't what we were hoping for, but I have to tell you, the presence of the Lord was still there. And it has to do with so many people that were involved in just saying, tell me what to do, how to make this better. And so thank you, all the volunteers who helped out with that. It was such a wonderful time to be together. And by the way, thank you to Dave Travis and Shazam Barbecue. Man, they said, hey, it's okay. We're gonna make that halftime adjustment with you. And they provided the barbecue sandwiches anyway. We had Hill Creek Farms that provided fresh apple cider donuts. We had CMM tent rentals. After the first week, they could have charged us for another week of the tent, but instead they just said, just keep it. We really feel bad that your event was rained out. And so they were so kind. And as I said, so many other people donating candy and different things. Bottom line is, it was a huge success because of some really, really wonderful people, and we're so grateful for that. And hey, we also have some exciting things coming up. Now, all these things are in the newsletter, and as you know, please make sure that you read all of that. We try to be very specific. We try to put everything that you might need in that newsletter, so it's really, really important. But let me hit some of these, just kind of like some quick bullets, can we? So November the 21st is going to be our men's bonfire. Now, we normally do that each year closer to the beginning of November, but we've had to move it back a little bit. But this year it's going to be at Sam and April Guy's house. It's going to be at 5 p.m. And I can tell you right now, it's going to be a wonderful time. We usually come together, we worship, we're going to be physically distant around a bonfire outside. Beyond that, on the 22nd, we have two things that really are going to happen. First of all, we're going to take that Sunday and we're going to not only continue in our series, but we're also going to really take time to thank the Lord for some stuff. In other words, we're going to kind of celebrate Thanksgiving a little bit as a church family together that morning as well. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Pastor, don't we normally have it on the Wednesday before? And the answer is yes, we do. But with COVID, we felt like it was best just to move it to that Sunday before. We can still accomplish what we want to do. We can give thanks to the Lord. And at the same time, we can make sure that we're doing everything in the most responsible manner. Also, on that Sunday, we're going to start our next growth track. Week 2 will be on the 6th of December, and week 3 will be on the 13th of December. I think many of you have already been through Growth Track. I think many of you already know what it is. This is a class that we come together and we look at where we've come from, what our history is, what our vision is, where are we going, and probably most important, how can we work together to reach our community for Christ, and how you can be a part of that. And as always, make sure that you do look at your newsletter again, that you read all the way through. You'll find things in there about Operation Christmas Child, still needing some help with that. Great ministry. And hey, don't forget this Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. in our sanctuary, we're going to have a time of prayer. And that's a time that we come together and just basically seek the Lord and say, God, help us to honor you and help us to reach our community. And God has been so faithful as we have come together and prayed over the past year. For those of you who come out to that, you're going to get a sneak peek into the remodeled sanctuary. It's not completely done yet, but it's enough to be able to see it and say, wow, this is already very, very impressive. And as always, please make sure you register for this Sunday coming up. Don't forget, we go back to 2 services, 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. And in that 10:45 a.m., we're going to have our Kids Corner starting back up again from 3 years old up through 5th grade. So we're looking forward to that. We continue in our series, What's Next? Look forward to seeing you and worshiping with you very, very soon. God bless.